So many things to discuss this evening. Welcome, enter, make you take your seat. Enter, take your seat. Let us ride along. A lot to discuss for the next 30 minutes. Let's just get it done with. In less than 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we are done with today's episode. All right. The topic of discussion today, we are going to look at Andre Onana. We are going to extensively look at Chelsea. What did Enzo Maresca say concerning tomorrow game? Reece James, what is his thought on tomorrow final? Is it even Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique? What are his thoughts on tomorrow final? These are the things I really want us to dive into right now. Godwin success. Thank you for joining the live. I'm taking note of those that usually join the live. Godwin success seems to be leading the charts, because by the end of the month, there is usually a giveaway to most active YouTube subscribers, and that is something we are going to be doing henceforth. Every month end, we reach out to our active subscribers, show them love, and tell them thank you for joining us. Thank you, recognizing my work here. Godwin success. Big shout out to you. I cite you. So let's break it down. Andre Onana is injured. Andre Onana getting injured. Is it a good thing for Manchester United fans or a bad thing? El Shedi, I am here, sir. I cite you, my brother. I cite you. El Shedi said, congratulations to Manchester United. So, the question I am asking right now is this. Andre Onana getting injured, is it a bad thing for Manchester United fans or a good thing? You see, Andre Onana is reported to have suffered, hamstring injury, and this would make him not be available for Manchester United preseason tour in United States. I mean to say, he is not going to travel with the rest of the team to the United States. Of course, he is currently being assessed, and with what we are hearing, Andre Onana is going to be out for 6 weeks. So that is absolutely a bad one. That is over a month plus. So that is a bad one for Manchester United fans right now. But many will say, most Manchester United fans will say they are happy for that injury. At least this will push Manchester United towards signing a proper goalkeeper. But let's see, to be honest, as a goalkeeper, as a player, this is not a good thing to talk about for a club like Manchester United. And them not having a player like Andre Onana travel to the preseason tour means one thing. Sorry. If Andre Onana doesn't travel to United States with Manchester United for preseason tour, it means one thing. It means that he might likely not actually start the league. He might actually not start the season with Man United. What is Man United going to do about this? Are they going to sign a new goalkeeper, or what are they going to really do to salvage the situation right now? Because it is a bad one for Manchester United. And having said that, we all wish Andre Onana all the best, and also we wish him 100% quick recovery, because he have to be back. He has to bounce back and do well for Man U. And you see, I made a video about it, which is already now posted on YouTube, on Facebook. See, this our African players need to learn. You see, they need to learn one thing. And I'm going to use Andre Onana for an example. Many of you must have seen Andre Onana clip. He traveled to Cameroon. We saw him engaging with the local fans, playing local football, trying to make us understand that this is where it all started. Is it Andre Onana should understand that he is now a world-class footballer. There are some certain things you shouldn't be doing anymore. And playing in that local field, in that local arena is one of them. And I can tell you for a fact that the hamstring issue he's suffering now can be attributed to what happened to what I am talking about on his holiday in Cameroon. You see, most players traveled with personal trainers trying to get stronger and prepare for next season. Just like our new signing, João Pedro, he went to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. He traveled, and when he was leaving, he left with a personal trainer, somebody that would keep him fit, somebody that will get him ready for the new season, because he knew that opportunity may actually come calling. And when that opportunity came calling, he capitalized on it. And that opportunity now happens to be Chelsea. And he never wasted time in capitalizing on it. So these are players that are ready, waiting for the opportunity to knock. You see, Andre Onana should learn from this and avoid some certain things. He should absolutely avoid some certain things. If you are just joining us, welcome. I see, Bayern Edit. I see Jesus Loves You. I see a whole lot of you, coming in and joining the conversation. If you are just joining, we are actually talking about Andre Onana and the bad situation for him right now for Manchester United. He is not going to go to the preseason tour with Man U. That is absolutely a bad one, for Man United. And having said that, let us dive into Luis Enrique, Paris Saint-Germain manager. You see, Paris Saint-Germain manager is already charged up for tomorrow's game against Chelsea. And there is something he said that, interested me. There's something he said that got my attention. And it means that the manager has actually taken his time to study Chelsea. And I hope Enzo Maresca is doing the same thing, taking his time also to study, Paris Saint-Germain and how they play. You see, Enrique came out to say that, look, anybody underrating Chelsea is wasting their time. That Chelsea is a good team, they are good side, they are big side, and when you see how they play similarly, just like the way we play. That is, Enrique is saying that the way Paris Saint-Germain plays is similar to how Chelsea plays. And he said it's not going to be an easy one, but he believes, of course, that his team is going to come out victorious by the end of the day. All right? That is a good thing. At least he acknowledged that it is not going to be an easy task for Paris Saint-Germain. He also acknowledged that Chelsea plays similarly, just like them. So it's a beautiful thing to behold. And now Enzo Maresca has also made it clear, that is, our own Chelsea manager has made it clear that tomorrow's game is not a game that Chelsea should be underrated. That Chelsea is going to come to that game to win. We are going to come to that game to give it our best. And this is what Enzo Maresca has said. You see, before, Enzo Maresca would just talk softly, we would just go and try ourselves, we would just go, the team is still... No, but this time around, he is coming in tough, making us understand that Chelsea is equally ready to win the game. And now, I have said it before, our game against Paris Saint-Germain is going to be a battle of the midfield. It is going to be a battle of the midfield. Whoever controls the midfield wins. If you control the midfield, you win. When you look at Paris Saint-Germain's side, they have absolutely crazy, top class midfielders right now. The likes of Vitinha, the likes of Reece, the likes of Desire doing amazingly well. They have an absolutely attacking force. When you look at how they play, Paris Saint-Germain is a team that loves to dominate the midfield, because dominating the midfield gives them the opportunity to give you a high press. They press high. What do I mean by that? They press high. They like to catch you up in your own opposition half. They like to dominate the game from your own half, putting you under intense pressure. They know that by doing that, Lou Falcon, thank you for joining. Hi, my bro. They know that by holding you in your own half, you will surely, either want to shoot long or make silly mistake. So, Paris Saint-Germain knows how to play beautiful football. And they have a fullback that connects well in his own line. I have said it before. They have, Hakimi that is absolutely amazing. I would say he's one of the best right back in the world, or even the best right back in the world. Hakimi absolutely knows how to connect, because he knows when the likes of Vitinha and Co dominates the midfield, the ball is actually either coming to him or going to Kvaratskhelia. So whichever way, they have an attacking force that has the pace, that got the ability to connect quickly and get the ball into the opposition boss. So these are things that Paris Saint-Germain are good at doing. Chelsea is also good at doing all of this. This is one thing I want people to understand. We have got a midfield that one, we have a composer among them. We have somebody that have got the ability to tackle and break up opposition press. We have got it. We have got a midfield that can break the opposition attack. We have got it. Thank God our boy Moises Caicedo is 100% available to play for tomorrow. He has trained today, he has trained yesterday, he is absolutely good. And the manager has confirmed it that Moises Caicedo, superb, he is good to play tomorrow. So when we have a player of Moises Caicedo in that midfield, we have someone like Enzo Fernandez in that midfield, and we have, someone like Andre Santos in that midfield. Of course, I could have loved, Romeo Lavia to be there, but you and I know that Romeo Lavia will not be available. Santos, thank you for joining the live. Krista Boni, thank you for joining the live. Everyone that is joining, thank you for joining the live. Of course, Andre Santos, Fernandez, Moises Caicedo. What do we expect from them? We expect them to make sure that Paris Saint-Germain midfield does not connect the way they used to. They have to make sure that Paris Saint-Germain midfield does not connect at all. Break them up, break their press, break whichever attack that they will want to take. Make sure that they don't move the ball towards the wide areas. Make sure they don't locate Kvaratskhelia. Make sure they don't locate, the guy that runs in for them, Hakimi. Just break them up. Just break them up. This is something Chelsea must make sure they have to achieve. If Chelsea is able to dominate the midfield, then it will be a fair game for both sides. So for anybody coming to write Chelsea off, you are coming to tell us that, oh, Chelsea does not stand a chance, then you don't know what Enzo Maresca has been able to achieve with this our team. And when you look at Chelsea in recent time, if you look at us in this season that ended, you will agree with me that we struggle in the first half. We first of all struggle before we connect with the game. But in recent time, Enzo Maresca has solved those problems. We connect almost immediately. We play almost immediately, starting from the first half. So it is something that we've been able to achieve for ourselves. It is going to be a fair game tomorrow. Can Paris Saint-Germain beat Chelsea? Yes, of course. Can Chelsea beat Paris Saint-Germain? Of course, yes. So if you are coming as a rival fan to write off Chelsea, then something must be wrong somewhere. Because Chelsea has got the midfield to get the job done. We have got the amazing attack to get the job done. You see, we have got a Neto that is quick, a Neto that has been, amazing in this Club World Cup, scoring goal and doing perfectly well. Neto can come from the right. Kopama can be a second 10, drifting in left, just like Enzo Maresca has used him in the past. That is peradventure if we use Andre Santos to mark up the midfield. And we have got, a João Pedro that is, absolutely amazing. He has easily connected with Chelsea. Okay, Godwin Success said 50-50. Absolutely. Bayern 85. Who has 95? Who has 5? You see, absolutely. We can get this job done. And Paris Saint-Germain manager understands this. He has equally said that Chelsea plays like Paris Saint-Germain. I saw where someone said that Chelsea is trying to be like what Paris Saint-Germain is already. And I started laughing. You see, PSG, absolutely, if you look at their team, they are young side. Chelsea and PSG and I think Salzburg, these three teams are teams that had the youngest squad in this Club World Cup. Chelsea has, absolutely young squad. Paris Saint-Germain has absolutely young squad. We have got a squad that has the pace, that has the energy, that can match up any opposition attack. Moises Caicedo is going to bring in his A game. He is going to play better than he has ever done before. This is a final. That is a culture, that is a mentality that comes with Chelsea playing in a final. Chelsea might be a team that everybody has written off. As a matter of fact, They have always written us off in all final that Chelsea has, gotten into. In all final that we've, played, Chelsea is always coming into that final as the underdog. I've made video about it before. When we won our first UEFA Champions League, they wrote us off. They wrote us, in fact, prior to the final, they wrote us off against Barcelona. But we dealt with Barcelona. We allowed Barcelona to play the ball. Enjoy yourself. Play all the beautiful football, but allow us win. And that was what happened. When we got to the final, we said, okay, Bayern, you are going to play the ball. We'll allow you play the football, but we are going to win. Bayern has played Chelsea in everything in that 2012 final. Everywhere. You see how, Paris Saint-Germain is reigning now. That was how Bayern Munich was reigning in that year. But by the end of the day, Chelsea got the job done. The same thing when we won our first Europa League. Even when we met Arsenal in the second Europa League, we won. Everybody also wrote us off. The most recent one in 2021, when we won UEFA Champions League, what happened against Manchester City? Everybody still wrote us off against Man City. We allowed them play all the beautiful football, but N'Golo Kante. May the spirit of N'Golo Kante enter Moises Caicedo tomorrow. Even Man City had to use their own tongue to acknowledge the presence of N'Golo Kante in that final. That is why I've been saying, you can play beautiful football, but if your opponent has a better midfield, then there is absolutely nothing you can do as well. We can challenge and get something done. We can come into that game and get something done. Solomon Eyeni said, correct score, Chelsea 3-2. Hopefully. We can do it, and we are going to do it. We have what it takes to do it, and we will do it. All right? So, if you're a real Chelsea supporter, I have said it. It amazes me when I see people I think support Chelsea. When I see them saying, oh, we don't stand a chance against Paris Saint-Germain. You don't stand a chance against who? Do you know what Chelsea passed through to get to the Club World Cup to begin with? Let me refresh your memory. Chelsea got to this Club World Cup final because they won Champions League in 2021, and they defeated Man City to be here. That is why, despite after 2021 and all the rough road Chelsea has been through, changing manager, not getting it right until we landed with Enzo Maresca, we are still ranked ahead of most clubs, playing beautifully well, doing amazingly well in their leagues. Despite what Arsenal has been able to do, finishing second back-to-back each season, Chelsea is still ranked higher than them in Europe. And Chelsea will always be ranked higher than Arsenal in Europe. Go and check our road in that Champions League. The people we defeated, the likes of Real Madrid, the likes of Man City. Go and check it. Getting here, they said we were lucky to have met the people we met. How are we lucky? How are we lucky? FC Bayern said they had to play Benfica, Palmeiras, and Fluminense. It is because of our ability to think and avoid some certain things. Many of you was laughing at us when we lost to Flamengo, not knowing that losing to that Flamengo will take us towards another direction. It is not our fault. Absolutely not our fault. Whoever we met on the road to the final is not our fault. And getting to the final, never an easy task. Absolutely not an easy task, my brother. Absolutely not an easy task. Paris Saint-Germain. Everybody forgot that Paris Saint-Germain lost against Botafogo, a Brazilian club. Many too will say, losing against Botafogo, they never really needed that match. We never really needed the match we lost against Flamengo as well. So these are the things. Chelsea, if you're a real supporter of Chelsea, you need to understand your history and our success rates in winning in finals. The most painful part, the most painful final Chelsea has played in, that was in 2008. 2008 against Manchester United. See, Chelsea came into that tournament as the lion. Let me use that word. We came into that final as the favorite to win it. Man United was the underdog in that final, but by the end of the day, what happened? We lost to Man United via penalty shootout. And that particular final is something I believe still haunts our legend John Terry till date. It still haunts him. It still haunts John Terry. But after that final, check all other important finals that Chelsea have gotten to. When I mean important final, I mean major finals. Oh. I'm not talking about finals in Carling Cup. I'm not talking about finals in FA Cup. I mean major finals. In UEFA Champions League, in Europa League, in Super Cup, in Europa Conference League, we've never lost any. Imagine them writing us off against Reece Betis, that Reece Betis was going to beat us. By the end of the day, what happened? I am not, writing up. It would be stupid of me to write up Paris Saint-Germain. Absolutely, they are going to play their best, but it would be stupid of anybody as well to write off Chelsea. It is a 50-50 something. A 50-50 something. Chelsea, today is not the Chelsea that finished up, in this just concluded season. We have improved a lot in so many areas. We have improved a lot in how we want to play and how we want to dissect Enzo Maresca's philosophy. We have improved a lot. Our defensive quality is balancing. We are defending well. The manager, I really want to see a defensive line that is going to be fantabulous. In the middle of that defense, I want Tosi Adarabioyo to start. Levi Kowi should start. Why I want Tosi Adarabioyo is because Tosi is a calmer. He is never under any pressure to perform. Tosi can score. Tosi, maybe many will want to say that sometimes he gives off wrong passes, but Tosi is good. I will want him to partner with, Levi Kowi in that middle. Let Tosi Adarabioyo play from the right side of the defense in that middle. Levi Kowi play from the left side of the defense in that middle. The manager should avoid Manogusto in this game and rather use, let him rather use, Reece James rightly in that right back. And the instruction to Reece James should be, Reece James, try not to overlap. Just try not to overlap. Make sure you are always available to stop Kwarachella's threats. Make sure you are always available to break up play from the opposition side. That should be the instruction to, Reece James. Reece James should never ever be brought to the middle. Never. Nothing should warrant that. It should never happen. Let him play naturally as a right back. Then on the left of that back line, of course, we'll have Cucurella. The twist on Cucurella's side is that Cucurella is going to do a double job. Absolutely going to do a double job, because Cucurella will be that chain that has the free will to cut across each time in that left line. Cucurella can invert to the middle, help double up the midfield, and also have the ability to cover his line. Cucurella has got the pace, and he knows how to do this inverted job perfectly well. Cucurella never disappoints. He is an amazing, fullback. He is an amazing, player that we should have. And I am glad he's 100% fit. Again, Reece James should naturally start as a right back, and he should not overly overlap. If not, Kwarachella will stretch him out. If the manager will listen, let him start Reece James over Gusto. Then in the front, of course, Caicedo is starting. He is available. Enzo Fernandez is starting. Let me use two of them first, except there will be a twist. Enzo Fernandez partnering solely with Caicedo means that Enzo Fernandez is going to fall deep to make sure one is playing as a pivot, while one is going to be the one, striking and doing all the dirty job, breaking up play, making sure that the opposition side doesn't have the opportunity to, press, just breaking up play. While the other one will pivot, get the ball and distribute to the wingers. João Pedro can start, Pedro Neto can start, Dele and Delap leads the number 9. But if Andre Santos is going to be there, then let Kopama play as the second 10, doubling as a left winger. Why Neto naturally play from the right, leaving, leaving João Pedro to lead the 9. We can get this job done. We can do it, and nothing is going to stop us from winning. We can do it. So, brethren, if you're a believer of Chelsea, you represent this badge, and you are one of those coming out to say, oh, Chelsea does not stand a chance. Chelsea cannot do this. Chelsea cannot do that. Okay, Godwin's success said we should bench Nkunku and play Liam Delap there. Absolutely. If Liam Delap is going to play, he should play as a 9. We can do it. You see? So, whatever the outcome becomes tomorrow, Chelsea for life, Chelsea forever. It is not easy to get to the final. You see, the rival fans that is coming to banter you, did they get to the final? Rival fans that is coming to banter you, do they know what the Club World Cup looks like? We have won it before, and in the new edition, Chelsea got to final. That is in case Chelsea does not win it. And if Chelsea wins it, Chelsea, is the first club to win the Club World Cup new edition. We are history makers, brethren. We can do it. But anyways, I think this is my time. I hope you are, enjoy the conversation of today. We will be back tomorrow again, same time, 7 p.m. West African time, for everything Chelsea, and also to touchlight every other areas in football. Thank you all. Amazing people, over 70 amazing subscribers turned in today. As time goes on, we will be increasing the time to 1 hour, but for now, we are keeping it down for just 30 minutes, and our time is almost up. I appreciate everyone that is joining. If you are joining, if you're a real supporter of Chelsea, if you're a supporter of other clubs, I generally talk about everything football. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Somebody that has the key to my soul, the only person that can just lock it, just join the live. I cite you, darling. I cite you, my beautiful wife. Just join me all the way from Austria. Thank you. I love you so much, baby. This is for you. But anyways, thank you. My time is up. Amazing people joined us today. Let's do this again tomorrow. God bless all of you. I remain your humble servant in this football space, Mr. Linah. We will see again next time tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. West African time. Please subscribe to our channel, and God bless all of us. Here it is.